Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 1, Unit 12, Review. We are on the independent practice, which is the back side of your sheet. Now, let's get ready for our test. So, problem number 1 says 3x minus 6 over x squared minus 2x squared times 4x over 9. Now, first thing we always need to do is to look at the middle. Since it's multiplication, we don't have to change anything, okay? All we have to do is to see if we need to simplify anything. And the two that we need to simplify are those two right there. So I'm going to do one right there and the other right there. So we have 3x minus 6. Take out your GCF and we get 3x minus 2. So we get 3x minus 2. Now, x cubed minus 2x squared. The GCF is x squared, and then we're left with x minus 2. So x squared, x minus 2. Now, we can't take anything out of the 4x and the 9, so those stay the same. Looking at the x minus 2's, those can cancel out. Alright, so now we're just going to multiply the top. 3 times 4 is 12x. And then we're going to multiply the bottom, and we get 9x 12x over 9x squared. Now, can we simplify that? Yes, we can, because 12 over 9 is the same thing as 4 over 3. And who wins with the x's, the top or the bottom? The bottom wins, and the bottom wins by 1. So we get 4 over 3x. And is that down here? There we go. We got the first one right. Alright, number 2. First thing we're looking, it's multiplication, so we don't have to change anything. We just need to simplify some things. And let's take a look. We have 1 that needs to be simplified, 2 that needs to be simplified, and 3. Alright, so 1, 2, blue, sorry, 3. And then we'll set it up. All right there, so the one that's staying the same right now is x plus 7. And let's line these up so we know where all of that information goes. Blue's going to go down there. Gray's going to go up there. Alright, so for yellow, we have x squared minus 49. Those are both perfect squares. So we get x plus 7, x minus 7. Alright, 4x minus 8, the GCF is 4. And we're done, you get x minus 2. So 4, x minus 2. Now, x squared minus 5x plus 6. You need two numbers that add up to get to negative 5 and multiply to get to positive 6. Okay, remember, it's got to work in both situations. You can't be like, oh, well, 1 and negative 6 work here, but 1 and 6 works here. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, it's got to work for both, and that's negative 2 and negative 3. Okay, you guys need to know how to factor all of that stuff. Okay, it would go x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. And you can factor that any way you want to. I'm actually going to pause the video right now so you can do it. Alright? Good luck. Okay, and when you're done, you should get x minus 2 and x minus 3. Okay? So, now I'm looking for things that are the same. I have an x plus 7 and an x plus 7. I have an x minus 2 and an x minus 2. And now, all we do is write what's left over. We have the 4 x minus 7 all over x minus 3. Okay, and let's take a look. There it is. Okay, number 3. All right, so we've got multiplication again. And let's see how many things we have to break down. X squared minus 4. Alright, so let's see, the blue's going to go right here. The gray's going to go right there. And the 2x squared stays here. So, we're going to do these in small little increments. I want you to factor the yellow. We'll pause it, factor the yellow, then the blue, and then the gray. But you guys are going to be all on your own, okay? Ready? Yellow's up. Good luck. Okay, well there's yellow. Pause it, and go for the blue. It's the difference of 2 squares. Okay, and now you're up for the gray, and you're looking for numbers that add up to get to -8 and multiply to get to 12. Good luck. Okay, I did not show all of my factoring work because you guys need to be able to do that by yourself. Okay, now let's try to find things that we can cross out. I see I've got a 2x squared and a 2x squared. I've got an x plus 2 and an x plus 2. I'll have an x minus 2 and an x minus 2. And then all we're left with is x minus 6. And let's take a look. Here we go. X minus 6. Perfect. Alright, we got 3 problems left. Okay, it's division. Now we have to flip that. Okay, so our first one stays the same. And now we flip it where the 3x cubed comes on top and 6x minus 18 goes on the bottom. Now, we need to check to see if we can factor, and the only thing we can factor is at 6x minus 18. Okay, pull out a 6, and we're left with x minus 3. Now, since that's the only thing that we're factoring, I'm just going to erase it and change it right here. So it's 6x minus 3. Okay? Now, x minus 3 and x minus 3, they cancel. I'm not sure what else is going to cancel, so I'm just going to multiply those out. And 2x times 3x cubed, is 6x to the 4th. And then we get 6x squared. Well, now I can tell. The 6's cross out. And the top wins. And the top wins by 2. So x squared is what is left over. And there we go. Okay. Number 5. So we need to flip, but let's see what we need to factor. I have to factor the yellow, I have to factor the blue, and then I have to factor the gray, okay? So there's going to be the work for the yellow, there's going to be work for the blue, and there's going to be work for the gray. And when we set this up, remember that this switches, so the gray goes down, yellow is the same, blue is the same, and then the x plus 4 comes on top. Okay? So x squared minus 25, 3x plus 12, and 2x minus 10. So you guys are all on your own. Complete the entire problem, which means you're going to factor, you're going to cross out, and then you're going to tell me what's left over. Okay? Good luck. Okay, and that should be your final answer now. We got that 6 from 3 times 2. All right? And let's double check. There we go. Now, for this last one, you can't just be like, oh, it's x minus 6, x minus 2. Woohoo, I got it right. Well, yeah, you got it right. But you got to show all the work. Okay, we have to flip that. And we have some factoring to do. Okay? We've got to factor the yellow. And we have to factor the blue. Ooh, I already see some things that cancel. All right. I want you guys to factor both of those. Best of luck to you. Okay, and that's what you get. And now let's start crossing things off. Well, x minus 6, x minus 6, x plus 1, x plus 1. And well, what do you know? We're left with x minus 6 over x minus 2. And remember, you can't just cross those off because those are both binomials. And that's not a rule. Okay, you can't do that, bud. So that's going to be it for Algebra 1, Unit 12 review. Good luck on your quiz. If you have any questions before that, though, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself because we'd love to help you out. All right? Thanks for watching, and good luck.